We're going to BMW's performance center right now.
The truck
Has no speed.
has no speed limit.
You know what Victor has talked about? How California isn't that hot.
Lecter? You said lecture? I hardly know her.
Victor.
You said what?
California isn't that hot. So that was better than he said it. Texas was too hot, but California was not hot.
Yeah.
It was fucking 111 Fahrenheit.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that hot today.
Here we go, buddy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
I'm a long-time BMW instructor. I've crashed many things, often in spectacular fashion. Ideally, that doesn't happen to any of you today. Who here's been here to this facility before? We got a few repeat offenders.
No turn signals.
Awesome. So I expect more from a varsity letterman. I'm going to go over a brief PowerPoint here. The PowerPoint really is designed to set some expectations about what you're about to do. And also give you, for those folks who haven't done this before, give you a little bit of understanding of some of the feedback that we're going to give you. So if we give it to you, it's clear and you understand kind of what we're talking about. That's the basic understanding behind it. Thank you all for coming. This will be pretty brief. Ideally, we'd rather drive. I'm sure when you thought about signing up for here, you weren't like, you know what we should do? We should listen to a 35-minute PowerPoint. That would be amazing. We're going to power through it though.
Power through the power.
So, Continental is our tire sponsor. Please consider them when you are purchasing tires. We go through about 6,000 tires a year that they provide for us, and we couldn't do this experience at the school at all without the support of them. So we always like to give a shout out to Continental. This is the facility you're at currently. This over here is the facility. If you were here before, we used to have a photograph that looked like an old 2G camera. Like there were Bigfoot photographs that were higher fidelity. But they got a nicer one here finally. This is the spaghetti bowl here, we call it. You can basically make any kind of corner you want. This front straight, the back straight, again, to give you some context, this back straight is just shy of half a mile. So you've got some fast areas here, some tight corners, some technical areas in the center and over here as well. So it's a great track to drive on, especially if you haven't spent a lot of time on tracks, because there's lots of high speed sections, lots of heavy braking, and then technical areas as well. So there's also a lot of runoff. Ideally, we don't need it, but it is there. I don't want to look at obstacles. Why do you think?
Steer towards it.
Absolutely. You'll drive right at them. I mean, I've seen people drive off a track. When I went to Skip Barber, I one time saw someone drive off a track and then drive about 40 yards and strike a logistics vehicle. Like, how is that possible, right? I mean, you would think somewhere in the interim they would have been like, well, maybe I should stop looking at things and slow down. But people get like really target fixated. So we don't want to look at places that we don't want to be. If you're staring at the tire wall, that ain't where you want the car. So we want to, if you look at the track, right, look at Hope, you give yourself a chance to get there. You might not fully succeed, but at least you're set yourself up appropriately to succeed, right? Your hands follow your eyes. We all know this. But if any of you worked here for one day with me, you notice a bizarre phenomenon. Someone will turn the wheel and then look. Would you ever play darts with someone and just pick the dart up and just like huck it and then like look and see if you got it right? Like, would you be very good if you did that? Like, if you're driving a car in the middle of the corner, you're doing a bunch of mid-corner corrections, that should immediately tell you that your eyes are way too close to your own car. Because if you looked ahead and you turned it, it'd be damn near accurate immediately. I mean, if I had all of you drive on our handling circuit at 20 miles an hour, and you watched how much steering input you gave the car, that would be about maximum steering input. Steering input doesn't change much when the speed increases. But what does change is how fast we're getting to it. So that's why it's really important the quicker we go, that our eyes get even further ahead so we have more time to make adjustments, right? Here's where your hand should be on the steering wheel, 9 and 3. Now, I was taught to drive in America. I say taught in quotes, because I began racing when I was 8 years old, but I went to driving training like everyone else does in high school, and my driving instructor was my high school biology teacher. His name was Mr. Lundeen. He was the world authority on the housefly. Wrote a textbook about it. Terrible driver. He showed up in this side-swipe Nissan Sentra, fuel door was open, granny-ass cigarette in his mouth, and he kept telling me that I had to put my hand, I had my hands here, and he kept telling me to put them here. But I knew he was wrong, but I had to do what he said because I have to pass his class. So this habit right here is problematic. Not because BMW says so, it has never been correct. There is a series of events that happened in American history, which I won't bore you with now, but if you want to know, I'll tell you later, that caused us to teach people to hold a wheel there, and no one ever corrected it. This is as far as you got to turn the wheel if you do this. If you want to turn it anymore, you got to start doing this. When I was in Germany going through BMW certification, they told me the Germans call this milking the cow, okay? If you're milking the cow, you don't know how much steering you gave the car, which means you don't know how much to take back out to make the wheel straight again. When your hands are at 9 and 3, you can turn it 180 degrees. You know what straight is because your hands are parallel, so you don't have to think about it. The idea is we should have techniques that don't require looking at inputs to know if we did it properly, all right? Now, let's talk about corner basic. So every corner has 4 features. I'm not talking about the driving line now. That has more variation. But every corner has 4 basic features. If this was your car, and I was accelerating, I was going 90 miles an hour, what would I have to do before I could even think about entering this corner? Brake. Brake hard and fast. Attack the brake pedal. It is aggressive. Every other input in the car is as slow and as smooth as you can get away with. The brake, on the other hand, is a dynamic and aggressive, snappy application. On a scale of 1 to 10, wherever you're planning to brake to, it should immediately be that. And the reason why is not only are we trying to slow down, we're trying to shift load over the front axle. So when I was about 15 years old, when I was in racing school, the instructor asked me a really basic question. He was like, Brian, what does the brake pedal do? And the question seemed quite simple, but I was like, well, it slows the car down. And he was like, well, sure, but what does it do first? It shifts weight, right? What does the gas pedal do? It shifts weight. So only when we have the weight where we want it to be will the car do what we want. The steering wheel is a kind of suggestion box. It does not have to do what you order. It will only do it if the weight in the car and the speed you're traveling at will allow it. It's important to recognize that. So when we brake, it's hard, okay? Super aggressive, 100% on the brake pedal. Then we'll reach something called the turning point. Now, I'm speaking theoretically here, but theoretically, when we arrive at the turning point, that's when we're starting to breathe off the brake, trail off it as we're turning in. So if we're 100% brake when the wheel is straight, when I'm 99% brake, I can apply 1% steering. 98% brake, 2% steering. It's trade off.
Said that we're going to be in the next group.
Okay.
So, like, when people are talking on the radio, how do you know, like, when it's directed at you? I don't want to make
I would just listen to it because it is specific to, like, if we're say first car, that's usually that one. Second car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if we're just saying something in general, just just listen to it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I got a random question.
Yeah. A long time ago,
This will be fun.
they might have changed.
We just need to follow the lines of the driver, of the instructor.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Don't try to do something on your own. Just look, see what they're doing.
Yeah.
This area is starting to get, as you can see, more built, but you can see there's still a handful of lots that aren't touched. There's some that might be in a construction.
They had good speed.
Maybe that one. You can
It smells like burning tires, huh? That's so cool.
Yeah. Do you want to drive first? Then I'll take the passenger seat.
What, me drive? Yeah, but don't you want to ask him?
No, but can we take this car so I can hold the camera for her?
666. Yay. Okay, so I'll drive first.
Yeah, you can drive first.
All squared away. Okay.
I will be quiet passenger.
Now hit track on the dash and activate track.
Okay.
All right. then we'll get that there. Okay, now
How's the
you're
seat
all in the
look?
correct modes.
Seat looks good.
Yep.
You should sit a little bit higher up, I think.
I don't
'cause you're
think it
staring
goes any
straight.
high up. Wait, it does. Okay, that's how it goes.
There you go. Okay. All right. Foot on the brake. All right, you need to sit a little closer.
Okay.
Your legs a little straight. There you go.
Yes, good.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
All right. Tap the shifter to the right. Okay, you see the D here?
Yeah.
That's where you need to be.
Okay.
Windows up.
Thank you.
And let go the brake now, it starts driving.
Yes, I know how a car works, Knut.
I will be silent.
And follow me up the pit lane. We're gonna move over to the fast lane here, the pit lane. Want to get our hands at 9 and 3 on the steering wheel, resting our thumbs on the spokes. Left foot on that dead pedal, that footrest just to the left of the brake pedal. That'll stop you from sliding around in the seat a little bit.
Is that, you think that's 3 car lengths?
This is a good
The corner here at the end of the back straight is very tight. Or I'm sorry, at the end of the pit lane here is very tight. So just take it nice and easy through this tight corner. And once we get beyond the end of the pit wall, we'll see if there's any, find ourselves some clear track out there. Alright, looks like the track is clear. We're going to roll onto the back straightaway. This is where we're going to do our rotations, if we do some rotations, so. But that won't be for a couple laps yet. Alright, we want to get our eyes up. We're looking down the back straight here for some number boards on the right-hand side. 500, 400, 300, counting down. We're going to be braking at the 450 point. Hard on the brakes at the 450. Get the car slowed down. We'll be turning in at the 100 board. Bringing the car down about a car width off the first blue panel. My eyes looking out the driver's side window to find the second blue panel. I want to get my left side tires right down to the white line where that second blue panel is. Turning back to the right, we're looking for the last white panel on the curb on the right. That's my turning reference. Down to the blue at the apex and exiting out all the way out to the white line on the exit. Little brush of the rumble strips and curbs is fine, but no more than about half a tire. The rumble strips get very aggressive here and they will push the car around. Braking at the 400 for turn 1. Alright, we're getting a little spaced out here, so we're going to do a rotation when we get onto the back straightaway here, so I'm going to ease up just a little bit, get us back together as a group. Alright, when we get on the back straight here, yellow car immediately behind me, you're going to pull to the left. Yellow car, pull to the left. Lift out of the throttle.
You're going past
Lift
it.
out of the throttle. You're going to fall to the end of the train.
Towards
Come
him,
on through green. Come on through orange. Come on, green. Come on. Use that throttle. Full throttle. Green.
Oh, full throttle. This is throttle.
You're green.
Alright, now green. Follow in my wheel tracks. Look where my tires are.
Yes.
I'm going to bring my left side tires all the way down to this second blue panel here. Left side tires all the way down to the blue. Hang on to that left edge.
Okay.
Now, right side tires down to the last white panel.
Left side panel.
Left side tires down to the blue.
Down to the blue.
And all the way out to the white line on the exit. And throttle, throttle, throttle down the straightaway. Come on, come and get me. And then brake hard at the 400 when you get there. Hard on the brakes.
Actually, like, when you're actually going, like, full speed
Yeah.
and braking full speed feels
Stay
exactly
into the
like
right
what you're
as
not
we
supposed
enter
to
into
do.
the pit lane.
But that is what you're supposed to do. It just feels
Yeah.
so unnatural to brake, like, hard
that hard.
brakes.
Yeah.
Like, full brakes is, like, something that that's so
You don't do it in normal
Yeah,
We're going to make
no,
a
what
row
the
of
fuck?
cars right down the
That's
middle
hard.
here.
I very rarely ever brake.
Click it.
But, oh, okay. Holy shit. It was good, and now he wants to do it. So we're switching. It's nice that you got to see what I did, so that it's more. Now I get to see what
But
you did.
I will do the same mistakes. Too early turn-ins, too late.
so?
Yeah, I will do exactly the same.
We won't notice.
You will notice. Compared to these drivers, you will notice it.
Yeah,
Like
because
the
when you're
instructor.
driving, when you're driving, it's very hard to notice because you're thinking about so many things. You're thinking, my tire needs to hit this part at this point and this point, and
You need to try to relax.
So, we're exiting out of turn 1. We'd be all the way out to this white line. A little brush of the rumble strip is okay, but no more than about half a tire. We're aiming for the 300 board on the opposite side. We're going to brake at the 200 board. Hard brake for the decreasing radius. Turning at the 4th red panel, down to the blue at the apex, all the way out to the white line. Then tightening up on the steering for the second part, down to the apex, and all the way out. That corner tightens up, so we need to make a steering adjustment in the middle of it. Braking at the 200, turning at a spot 2 car lengths beyond the 100. We give up the first part of the chicane so we can maximize our radius through the second part, all the way out to the white line on the exit. Back across, braking before the 200, turning a car length and a half after the 100. My eyes looking out that driver's side window, just beyond the blue for the apex, and then all the way out. Let the car run out here to the outside edge.
nice.
This is the back straight where we'll do our rotations, but that won't be for a couple laps yet. Eyes up, looking for the 450 point, halfway between the 500 and 400. That's our braking reference. Hard brake, turning at the 100. Bringing the car down, about a car width off that first blue panel. My eyes are looking for the second blue panel. Going to get all the way down to the left edge here. Hang on to that left edge for a moment before turning back to the right. Last white panel on the right is my turning reference, down to the blue at the apex, and then exiting out all the way out to the white line. Down the front straight, throttle, throttle, throttle. We're heading for turn 1, braking at the 400, slowest corner on track. Very late turn in, late apex. We turn at the last red panel before the tracks.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Full throttle, drivers, all the way to the floor.
Full throttle.
Look for that 450 point, attack the brake when you get there.
125, 126, 130.
Turn that head, look into the corner.
There's water.
Yes.
Yay.
Ready, set, go. Remember, if there's a spin, I'll take stop. Continue on. Big flower, big wheel for car number 2. Car number gray, sliding around nice and smooth. Car number 5.
It's like
Last
actually one
number
comes
halfway
here.
through, it looks like car number 5 in the lead, sliding around. And then
Oh, no.
Car number 2. Spin from the gray car. Stop right there, car number 2. Stop right there, and ready, set, go, go, go. After one car number 2.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Nice, cool. As long as we stay forward.
Did Bonnie go in one with the
It's like
cars?
ice skating though, huh?
Ready,
Okay.
area, and ready, set, go, go, go. Car number 5, another big slide right off the beginning. Car number 2, don't mess up because you're in the lead right now. Just keep on driving as you're chasing that
Nice.
car number 5.
Yeah. Like, clear me from
This is
that
going to be the
one.
final lap.
You could probably hear me now.
The final lap. The final lap, the pressure is on into the final corner. Who's going to take the win? Who's going to take the win? Down the straightaway.
Did you do the timed lap?
We haven't done that yet. We have just done one.
Bring it around.
This is really hard because like when are you ever gonna drive on something like that?
Just bring it in and park the car.
It's so slippery. It's so much
It's so
slippery than I
slippery.
expected.
Yeah, it's so slippery. It's like ice.
I was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to do it again.
Yeah, you should. It's so quick.
Should I take a car as well?
Yeah. Okay, so you go out there and I will film from outside.
Okay. You want to stay in third or second?
I like third.
Third.
And I like maybe 23, 24 miles an hour. If you can
23, 24 miles.
And not a whole lot faster than that, and then just play with that. Grip level is different because, you know, all the way around, so you can't just go a constant throttle, so kind of feel what you can work with. And if you notice, the skid pad is kind of angled down, and that's for drainage because sometimes we run it wet. Yep. So just know that back there, downhill,
it will be a little bit draining.
It's kind of grippy.
Bye. As long as it doesn't come out here, we won't die.
Are you not driving? You don't want to drive? You can drive, yeah. Let her drive.
All right, got 3 drivers. 3-lap race. Ready. Set. Go. A lot of lift for car number 2. Not a lot of speed out there. As car number 5 is going to be taking the lead so far. But hey, things happen. Probably going to be a spin there. There's the spin. Slowing it down. Good. Keep on going. Car number 5. That was a good slow slide. Not full spin, but a half spin. Lap number 2 coming to an.
I don't know if the other one's got your pointer.
The pressure is there. Car number 2 gets a pretty good spin. Just drive through. Drive through. As car number 5 continues on, taking the lead by a lot. Keeping the composure as car number 2 is trying to get back.
Cole, if I can get on just for 1 second. Car
5, remember that seam, so look to your left. Look to your left by that cone right there. Go left, yeah, that's the seam. Stay on it. Nope. Get back on the seam. Get back on the seam. Now follow that seam right there. Left. You're going too wide. Stay on the seam to your left.
Alright.
And with a couple of instructions that are coming through, this will be the final corner. It was pretty much car number 5 for the win. Let's go ahead and get those cars off track. Those cars off track. 5. Keep going around.
He's like, I already won.
Right through.
Please, track.
Alright. Have you done this yet?
No. Next. Alright, I'm going to get car number 4 in white and number 1 next. I'm going to have you just play around. Since you're a single, right?
Have you been here before? First time?
Yeah, imagine if somebody drifted the whole circle.
Good play. Have yourself a good time.
Is that how it should be?
I have to ask him, but because he was instructing. What was the mistakes I did out there?
Dude, you did really good. First of all, that was awesome.
It wasn't too bad.
Sometimes just a little too wide because when the car would start to slide to go to the outside, you were looking to the outside.
Yeah.
If you think about it for a second, if your eyes would have been back there to tighten it up, you would have let off to skip.
The only thing is, it felt like if I was going too tight, that it would just spin. So it was easy to just let it slide a little bit out because then you could hold it.
I like that. I like that too. And if you really notice, the wider you go, the more grippy it gets.
Yeah.
So we call it like in racing, when we do oval racing, like I used to do a lot of sprint car, like dirt track racing, and I would run on the outside. We call it run up on the cushion, where that little berm is, and it's where the grip level is, so a little bit wider, because sometimes down low it is slippery.
Yeah.
Kind of like here. But you just kind of have to roll out of the throttle loop.
Yeah, a little bit less on the throttle.
Yeah, a little bit less on the throttle. Yeah, but you did really good, especially for your first time, never feeling this track. That was good.
We drive a lot on ice in Norway.
I knew right away. I knew right away.
So we have a little bit of experience on slippery surface at least.
All right, so everyone here is going to lead follow, right? On a big track.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you know how to take the big track, full size. I haven't been over yet. No. We're going to probably miss it.
Wait, Knut, you're getting in my passenger.
Okay.
You're getting in my passenger.
Oh, this is the M8.
Once I do call the winner, come ahead and move forward. So I'm in the right lane. I'm going to go right. Green car, move forward. You're going to go left. When you get down to the end here, you're going to go left. Follow these cones around. Stay inside the blue and white cones.
Okay. Oh.
Now, on my side, I'm staying all the way out to the left. Green car, you're going to stay all the way out towards the blue and white cones on the right side. 30 miles an hour on the way back is our max. The race is over. In fact, 25 is good.
I rented
When you
this
come
car,
down to
drove
this other
through
end, go
Europe.
deep in the box. And notice I'm way past those green cones. Come down to the end. Then turn around, get yourself lined up again, straight on the green cone.
That's enough of you.
So green car, that's what I meant about go deep in the box. You guys all just turned as quickly as you could. I moved my car 25 feet past you because now you're not at the box. You're not at the starting line. So both blue cars in that left lane. Back up.
Back up.
Reverse. Reverse.
Right lane, if you're ready, flash your high beams for me. Both cars ready on your mark. Get set, go.
She had it in the brake.
I think I won.
Right lane, winner. Jack.
She had it in wrong gear. She had the one you had.
Next clear at the
before,
line
so
if
she
you're
stopped
ready.
because the
Flash your
car
high
didn't
beams
switch
for
up
me.
gears.
Easy.
Both ready. On your mark,
What
get
kind of
set,
stuff
go.
wasn't ready for?
Max 30 miles.
Oh, max 30, max 30, max 30.
Right lane, blue car, if you're ready, please pull to the line. Flash your high beams for me when you're ready. Left lane is ready. Right lane is ready. On your mark, get set, go. Oh, left lane, out of the box. Right lane takes the win.
Yes! Well, you two take 5.
Nice, thank you.
Blue is your lucky color.
Blue is our lucky color. With this wind, I'm turning into even more of a fuzzball.
Alright, let's get tight here. Coming off the starting gate, you're going to track out to the left to the blue cone under full acceleration. Let up and maintain some speed through here to the series of 4 apexes. Get as close as you can to the yellow cones, the apexes. Modulate your speed through here. No advancement whatsoever. Look out the driver's side window to see where you're going. Let's get close to these apexes. I'm going to begin to accelerate off of that third apex, not aggressively, but I'm going to put some power forward. I'm tracking out to the blue cone over here. Tracking out to the blue cone. Looking out my passenger window, I'm going to try to clip these 2 yellow apexes. Modulate your speed. Carry a little bit of speed here. We come off of this last apex. We're throttling and tracking out to the left. I'm going to get close to the blue cone, my turn-in cone. I'm accelerating right through here, flipping my apex to the right, heads up, looking out. I'm going to clip the apex to my left. I'm going to lift the throttle lightly here, make sure I'm way over to the right. We'll correct that turn-in cone there. Clip the apex to the left. Now I'm going to stop in this box, folks. This is a stop box. You're going to fully depress that brake pedal and stop under full ABS because you're traveling with some speed there. We want you to slam the brakes on at the last moment and stop within the confines of these cones right here. Complete stop. Otherwise, it's a 2-second penalty. Knocking cones down, 2-second penalty. Look up at the display and pull on out because we have 2 cars on the track at one time, safely separated, and then get back in line, and we'll repeat this, all right?
Okay.
Car 5, go, 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 back left. Get used to it. Car 4, you have to come to a complete stop in the stop box. That would have been a 2-second penalty. I have to see everybody's wheels stop rotating. Over here, it's not a California stop. Car 6, practice lap, ready, set, go.
Stop in the red cones. And then go.
28.3. That's a long time.
I have no clue what's good or not.
Here it comes.
Okay, practice lap.
I practice lap.
Okay, we need to feel this car. I've never tested this car again.
Next car, go. Car 4 out of the box, trying to break it a little bit sooner. Stay in the box. On your time lap.
Nice.
Next car, go.
Damn, there's no time at all because you took no time at all.
But that was a decent round, wasn't it? It felt smoother.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was. True.